Alright, let's go. Okay. Dragon time. I mean, Dragonstorm is a really good card, and it's more comfy to start white in this format, in my opinion. But I'm not passing a Hellkite, because the upside of that card is sick. The BO3. So basically, for me, it's if this wasn't here, I would take the Dragonstorm probably, and then the BO3. But yeah, don't mind the Hellkite. I want to get a Jeskai deck, but there is often not many reasons to splash blue over black if you go Boros. I think I like Pack Beast more than Exhale as an early pick because, again, I think white just does everything that other colors do at common, but better. It has the really good removal, it has the best value in Pack Beast, it has the go white plan. So you can even draft a good stuff deck based in white. And that's why I like Pack Beast so much, even though Exhale is a fine card. And then I guess Relic is important for the degenerate decks, but I don't really want to do that. Trawlers are really good. Is that a reason to Jeskai? Hard to pass a Devotee or basically Devotee. I mean, Appraiser is good, but the thing is, this would be a splash. Probably, if we want to play these cards. Obviously, we could go blue-white main. That's not that bad. And just try to splash everything. Okay. Just gonna take more. Also, like, when you look at the packs, Mardu is open again. Did we even have pack beasts in the last draft? We had one, right? We're literally drafting the same deck. I think Thunder is good. Well, I could take Maneuver, but stay 2 colors. But I also just think this card is fun, even if it's replaceable and sometimes not worth splashing. So, land over strike. There's these two. That would make me. Then we need to go green white. I found green to be a really bad main deck color in this format. It's better to splash green cards usually. I mean, sometimes you have to go from green because of fixing, but it's not like fixing is colorless in this format. Globe is a colorless card. Just take a land. I don't think this card is really that playable. Exhale is good. Victor over pretty much nothing. Right is a serviceable card, especially in best of 3. You can board it in the go big decks. And pretty splashable as well. We go black main, the Woti. This if we go Jeskai still current is a removal, but we don't have a removal yet, so I guess I'm taking a removal. Are we going black main? Then I'm losing the Hellkite. Take this. I guess both are good sideboard options. Well, I could have assessed that there was a... I don't know what to take here. Doesn't matter. Dragon? Oh my god, it's literally the same draft. Shrieker might be better for this deck than All Out Assault. I mean, we're still... Right now, All Out Assault looks bad, but we can still get there. Also, a really good 1-drop. If we go red, I'm definitely taking Strike Master. There's a good removal. Devotee. But we are quite expensive, so Strike Master does a lot. Okay, need the 2-drop. Feels like the packs are the same as in last draft. We passed this as well. So maybe a redemption draft for All Out Assault. Probably just a shock here. Could see the WOT. There's a removal as well. Just take Tactician. Not the greatest Tactician deck, but we can still make it okay. Effigy, does that work with what? It doesn't work with anything here. It actually looks a pretty terrible Effigy deck. I think negotiation's not the worst to just play it, even if we're 3 colors. Have Senti, Devotee, 2 lands. With Unity? Oh, that's true. But narrow. Man, I regret taking all out assault. It actually looks kinda bad in this deck. Um, I'll just take a bodyguard. Highest upside to Devotee wield. So we're definitely always picking the right lane in these drafts because it's completely open, but makes 2, but we're not that heavy in black if we want to play a Hellkite. Okay, that's a removal. Effigy is way better when you have some flurry cards. We'll get a 2-drop, I like that. Helps us also with these double peeps. This is a good sideboard card. Well, this card is insane, but we cannot really, like, these cards are too good in our deck. No, but in general, like, there was just a high density of Mardu cards. Other stuff didn't wheel. Hopefully, what do we even want? Because this is not the best triple pack beast deck. Shrieker would be by far the best wheel, but that ain't happening. You would take Shrieker. By going cheaper just makes it easier because we're already expensive. So Lantur Victor or even Prey, but 3 removals and all are kind of bad. Case, do we need it? Brigade is really good. I mean, now our mana might be just... We just might need this sort of start here. Even though I like the dragon. But Tactician, we need to make Tactician better. We have 2 Devotees as well, so I think our mana will be fine. Makes tokens. I want that removal, I think. For mana still. Zurgo? We're a pretty good turn 3 Zurgo deck. Zurgo is actually not that powerful of a card if you don't get it down exactly on turn 3. But like that it makes tokens and all. Pretty good pack. Second Victor. So we will that or removal. Let's take the dragon. Well, we're wheeling everything, but yeah, weird packs in general. We need a messenger. I need the artisan. I'm not playing 3 Victors either way. Maybe for the mana. No, for the sideboard. You need to make cuts. Oh yeah, true, yes. I guess this and this. Well, there's a messenger. We gotta play Senti probably. Dragonfire is questionable now that we're cheaper. Maybe the Devotee. These are questionable. But Brigade is just so good though. Probably need all the removal. Do we need a bodyguard? One more card? No, it's fine. We have Descendant. We have Victor tokens. Probably play this as well. Or Negotiation doesn't look that bad. But we can board Negotiation in. The mana is good enough for Brigade. 5, 6, 7, 8. So minimum, but probably 9. 6, this is 8. Like this. 16. I think we play 16 if we play Sentinel. I guess it goes both ways. No, but I can only add expensive. I can add this. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Black. Could go 9. Then minus. This is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, we could do this. And then maybe just negotiation in. I should be leaning more into black-white, I think. I'm just always getting trapped into trying to be Boros, but red is overdrafted. Well, most of the times, like, oh my god, what a what a bad hand. Should I keep? Yeah, I find black-white to be, just because it's more open to be a better lane. I'm gonna keep, because if we don't get lands, we're good. Well, it's almost a land. I really like the nurture and the, well, the nurture and the out, whatever the 4-drop is fine. The Manus creature. Negotiation is really good in general. Bro, how can we? I mean, it is what it is. This was like a pretty bad draw. Pretty bad draw. Lucky shuffle. You always make a lucky shuffle. Cannot cast anything. Nice Oppo. So, I don't even know. This is the only card they can cast. I guess Snare gets us. This gets us. Probably just the side. This we can kill anyhow. I don't want them to have the dragon, but whatever. I mean, wish we could punish this more. But it is what it is. We drew 4 lands in a row and 1 real spell. Not even kill that. Maybe Oppo attacks. They do attack. Crazy. You're almost dead here, although... What? This is not a day to play Magic. This is just Arena saying me I should go out. 6 lands. I mean, not that the opponent is drawing any better. That keep was sketchy on the first place. Even though our keep was sketchy, but it made like some sense, I guess. To be fair, they only needed a plains, I guess. But still, it was an expensive hand. Okay, okay. Complain, draw, gas. The more you complain, the better Arena is to wait we win. See, you just gotta complain. And then you get there. An opponent also needs to make like bad attacks. That definitely helps. Negotiation is the best card versus them by far. Should I add anything? Just want to be as aggro as possible. Sideboard lands out. We're already playing 16, but I see why you would say that. Wait, is any card punishing bad attacks? Maybe something like summons, but I don't know, on the draw. How do we punish bad attacks? Dragon Fire, because it goes face. Okay, now it's the opposite. We're gonna mull. Imagine getting a white source though. This is just a win if we get a white source. I don't want to play. I mean, I would rather have 2 planes than bombs, but yeah. We scry into a 2-drop. Yeah, whatever. I also want to sneak this under a counter spell. Well, this gives us mana, so that's a good one. Assuming it lives. Or it doesn't get countered. Are we on the do nothing plan again? Maybe they forgot to put planes in the deck. What is going on? I mean, this is over. But they are on 40 cards. They gotta know what they're doing if they play 40 cards. Okay, okay. Mardo is better than Jeskai, confirmed. This match has proven it once and for all. This is a decent keep. I don't have double red, but okay. So come on, we want to draw a land here, so we can make that token. We really want that land. Abzan. Gotta find black. Wait, where are your creatures? Where are your creatures, Oppo? I'll make a token. I guess here I could draw if I don't. Nah, I'll just play the thingy out. We got so wrecked last run that Arena said there is no games anymore, just free wins. Arena felt sorry for me. Well, we need land still. There's a land. Probably just kill the 3/3. This is 6 damage. Could play around. I'll just play that. Snakeskin Veil gets us too hard. That's pretty good for them. Must attack because triggers. This couldn't be any more awkward, but fine. A red source gets us pretty far. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So they go to 1 if we just kill the upraiser. No chance they're attacking. Bro. So don't have a snakeskin. Okay. They're on 3 life. We don't have a red mana yet. Hiding information for game 2. All intentional. Exhale. Okay, we're all of a sudden in a pretty bad spot. Quite a good question. If I attack, I probably attack, but Man, our spells are pretty miserable, honestly. 3 turns to go. Touch. How did we lose that game? Wait, we might not lose it still. Might be fine. We might be fine. Oh, lifelink. That sucks. Right on time would be better last. Lose the board. And then they go to 1. And then we need to deal 1 damage. Arena trolling today with the mana. We don't have a shock in the deck. Okay, that means they cannot attack. Idology, what's up, what's up? How are you doing? How was your stream? Thank you for the raid. We are getting trolled by the shuffler, but that's fine. We might still get this one. Or not. And welcome Raiders, we're playing best of 3 today for a change. 1 mana, 2/3 scry 2. Pretty good here. Also lets us cast the dragon. Might like a shock. Or maybe even this. This is actually really good versus them. What do we cut? A Victor on the draw. I don't think it's that great of a deck. The consistency is a real issue. And we usually want to be on the cheap side. But yeah, if we get our mana together early, then I'm fine. And if opponent plays always Siege on 2 without a creature, that's also really good for us. This gives us a sort of guarantee Zurgo. I found the removal. You need to be really specific with the removal in those kind of decks. And shock doesn't kill big creatures that you want to kill with these. Because like you don't have space for synergy and payoffs usually, or enablers and payoffs. And then it's never a bad card, but there's also almost never space for it. And I like it as a sideboard card more. I don't hate the 5th land here. Yeah, Funniest Shock is a better control card in this format. Do you expect them to have a trick? -3. I think we still swing. Pretty much answers it. But I'm happy with that. We keep the tokens. That's insane. Funny is how bad basically this and the black-white siege are in this format. I wouldn't ever expect that, honestly, when I review the cards. Black Siege is still somewhat alright, but it just feels often like a worse war effort or duty beyond that. Okay, final boss. No actual games. Arena Shuffler just doesn't allow actual games today. Okay, that's actually a hand that I can live with. -Victor. They're not that bad when you put them in decks, but there's better replacements even at uncommon for those sort of effects. And they are conditional in a sense that, for instance, the black green one is a liability when you're not attacking, which happens often, especially in those colors. And the black white siege, sometimes you don't have a board for it or enough of a board to justify 4 mana like that. But yeah, you can play them and they are serviceable, I think, but they're really not that great of high picks, I think. Wait, with 2-3 you cannot camel. Probably wait with the dragon. Because even if they kill the Strike Master, you can play the Pack Beast out. Bro. What a scam. I guess now we cannot. Not gonna get a better trait. Yeah, Bolt got us card there. And it's like the only card that really gets... well, I guess we have barriers, so Twin Bolt is pretty good versus our deck. They cannot Dragon Prey that, and they cannot Exhale it. Unless there's the red Exhale. This is how you need to top deck. You shuffle it in and then you get it exactly when you need it. I didn't shuffle. Yeah, this is like how in real life omens work. I'll just draw. More efficient. Do I have a red dragon? Any reason to discard now, really? We have played around the Shrieker. Trade. Well, that's a lot of cards next turn. And I assume one lives on 4 mana. Okay, both live. I could go for 3 cards. Like they have to double block this. But I mean we lose the tokens. But it's actually 3 cards, which is kinda neat for basically Turgo for duelist. Then we swing all. Well, that works. This was also like a lot of damage. I'm just sacking the board here. Oh, if I just, yeah, if I drew 1 card first. But I like the damage there. I like this plan. It was good enough. So I don't like missing the damage for a random card. Hmm? There's nothing that kills that, does it? That's actually a pretty ambitious attack. This definitely attacks. Can we just swing all? It's 1, 2, 3, 4. They go to 1. And they cannot even use double maneuver. Plus it only deals, well I guess it deals 3 damage there. Oh come on. But now they have to attack both, so they're just that on the backswing. Let's say they killed this, it's lethal. They killed, yeah, I mean it's lethal. Negotiation is really good. I don't like negotiations versus that deck though, even if it was really good here. We're so weak to Twin Bolt, crazy. So maybe just more card advantage. Like it's hard. Like once we have to cut all or none. I don't think there's in between. Even this is fine. What if we go a little bigger? Probably a mole. Do we see any enchantments? Double red. At least the mana is perfect here, and we can go 2 into 3. We're just weak to Twin Bolt, but we can get by just having more card advantage. Probably. And be careful how to play into it. Because we just cannot cut all the 2-1s. Okay, no exhale is great here. Because we get some momentum. Well, that's not great. I like the Victor here because we have more chances killing the Surveyor. Oh, they really choose second, huh? Well, now they lose. Bird down. They knew they were mana screwed, that's why they went second. Fine. Okay, I'm just drawing here. The Tactician has been so good. I underrated that card at the beginning. Tactician is a house. Yeah, I was making a joke. Opponent had great intuition. Alright, we got there. Funny is, like, there was not much resistance in this run, while it literally looked the same as the last deck. And I would say the last deck was even more focused, but we got completely wrecked in the last run. So Magic is weird sometimes.